Hello. Got a message for you guys. I already have the cards laid out. Let's see what it has to say. First off, mm, for those who feel like I saw this lady, it is just right on time. This lady came across my TikTok and she was saying, and I posted it on my Facebook page. And she was saying, for those who got watcher spirits around them, or you feel like there might be watcher spirits, or you want them revealed, um, she was reading a scripture, and of course, you're not just gonna read something to me. I'm gonna find out what it is. So, I took a couple of words that I heard her say, and I googled it, and she was doing Psalms 35. So pray Psalms 35. I'm also I got confirmation um, about being like God saying He'll encamp His angels around you. But and when I see that, I see, what is the Hebrew word or the Hebrew letter? Chet. It's like CHET, but it's H. So it's Chet, and which is the letter alphabet. Delete. Hey, so it's like this eighth letter of the Hebrew alphabet, and it represents the fence. The number 8 is an infinity sign, so it is a closed circle that is a circle that is turned on its side. So I'm seeing that you are encamped with angels around you and infinitely protected, and you have infinite potential. The Most High was showing me that there's a shield around you, like an invisible force field, and it's not just around you. It's around your property. It's around your children. It's around everything that is connected to you directly. It's made to keep blessings in and curses out. It's meant for your protection and to protect the promise, to protect the mission. And that is the end of the channeled part of the message. So it's like a force field. And the Most High has done this. It's a set apartment that the Most High is doing, setting you apart from others. Because you are meant for something, or there's something that the Most High has for you that no outsiders allowed. Like, it's a club. It's like, I'm just hearing no admission. No one else can come in at this time, because you're being set apart for a purpose, for a reason. And I know you've heard that a lot already. So the first card that came out is Owarin. Owarin says, good luck is only one step ahead. The next card was Okaran. Okaran. I don't know how you pronounce it. But it's saying, those who have the Orisha's blessings are destined to enjoy happiness. So good luck is only one step ahead, and someone is destined to enjoy happiness. The last one is Irosun. Knowledge is the greatest wealth one can have. And this is a new deck of cards I've never used before that was given to me. So first off, I do see a divine masculine and a divine feminine here. I do. I see a divine warrior, and I also see abundance. I see someone who ushers in wrath and someone who ushers in blessings. And this is a divine masculine and feminine energy. The divine feminine energy speaks the truth. The divine masculine energy disciplines. Together, they bring balance to the world. They are both seers, prophets. They're both extremely gifted in healing. They have shamanic energy, or they travel in the shamanic realms. That's what I'm seeing. So with this good luck only one step ahead, I'm seeing that you have the ability to start over. You have like this energy of sudden wealth coming towards you. That's the first thing I see is sudden wealth. I see entrepreneur energy here. You might be experiencing some form of a glow up at this time where you're becoming extremely attractive. You are becoming extremely attractive. So this could be physically, this is energetically, it can manifest different ways, but you are literally glowing. You are a positive electron. That's what the Most just showed me. You're a positive electron. And you might have some attributes of being both brave, bold, stubborn. But these are attributes that are naturally given to leaders, to entrepreneurs, so that you can pursue your goals. Okay, so they want you to know that good luck has always accompanied you during the biggest of storms. This card announces the continuation of winning cycles. No matter what happens with your intelligence and creativity, you feel like a phoenix rising from the ashes, even more beautiful, ever stronger. This is how you wake up every day and insist on pursuing your dreams urgently. So this is about your personality. That good luck is only one step ahead. You are an inherently optimistic, positive person. And because of this, you are destined to enjoy happiness. Not only that, but you have a wellspring of knowledge, and so does this equal opposite counterpart of yours. So good luck is only one step ahead. We got soothed, bliss, and release. You may settle gently even as the waves break above. You may feel deeply and transcend. May you settle gently. Sorry, this is not think about you may. This is saying may you. This is a peace. This is a blessing on you. So the divine wants, in your good luck step ahead energy, the divine wants you to be soothed in bliss and to release. So he's saying, may you settle gently even as the waves break above. So there might be a storm coming, because I'm hearing, even though your wind blow, I want you to know. 822, you cause me no alarm, 'cause I'm safe in his arms. Even though your rain falls, I can still make this call. Let there be peace. Now I can say, go away. Oh, I command you to move today. Because of faith, I have a brand new day. It's like, no matter what's going on, negative, positive, you are soothed, because it's like you have this knowing. You have this knowing. You have this unshakable faith. Because of this, you'll be rewarded, because you'll always be looking up. It's like I see number 21, which represents Trinity energy, number 3. There's a number 1 on this card with this masculine energy, so this is the one for you. May you feel deeply and transcend. You have very deep intuitive gifts that transcend those of others around you. It also helps you have this higher perspective of things. May you lay down your burdens. The divine is saying, well done, thou good and faithful servant, to you at this time. The next card to clarify, it says engagement. Today I make conscious choice to engage with the world in an active way. The divine is saying it's time for you. They're going to shield you and protect you, because at this time it's like you've been hidden. I heard under a rock. Like you've been under a rock. You've been hiding. You've been hermiting much of your life because you were made to feel shamed, or you were playing small to make others around you feel more comfortable. The Most High said it's time out for that. You need to engage with the world in a active way. Take a new walk and talk to strangers. A new route. Smell the flowers. Pet a dog. Have a slightly more interesting than average day. The divine is telling you to socialize. Time for you to be seen. It's time for you to be seen. There's something inside of you, a gift or that you have that you need to share with the world. We have fall equinox, Buffalo. Release is here again, and ancestral love attending. So they're just assuring you that first of all, it's like this, the energy is like you've been battling a lot, like you've been through a lot, and the divine is trying to tell you it's okay. It's okay. It's over. The battle's over. The storm is over. Storm is over now. I can see the sunshine. Sun will be on the clouds. And then you have this ancestral love tending. Those are the angels and the ancestors that are tending you, that are protecting you, because it's time for you to engage with the world. It's time for you to be out, to shine, to show, to share your story. Like I see you looking up as the divine, as you've been battling, and the divine is calling you and saying, it's saying answer the call. That's the energy that I'm getting. And you answered the call, and the divine is saying, come unto me, I'll give you rest. I also see follow the white rabbit. Curiosity meets opportunity. Such a curious dream. Grounding, returning to reality, coming home. Who in the world are you? Getting to know the new you. So you've gone through some type of awakening, and you're getting to know who you are. Likewise, like you are a dreamer. You are a dreamer. This could mean that you have prophetic dreams. You may be able to interpret dreams. Number 45, number 9, number 19, number 10, number 3 here again. So begin and end with a 3. Like you've transcended multiple levels of self. You've come into unity with all levels of yourself. Every level of every transformation, like you're a person who goes through multiple transformations or transforms easily, and through every transformation, every level of yourself, you come into unity at that level with yourself, and then you level up. So it's like if you go to study something, you master that energy or that subject threefold in three dimensions of self. You master it by your learning, through your knowledge. It goes into your heart, because it becomes a part of you, what you learn, and then it's then part of your action. It's mind, body, spirit, triune energy. And then once you've mastered that skill, that task, that lesson, that class, then you elevate to the next, and then you merge your triune energy together there. That's how I'm seeing it. I'm also seeing lifting the veil, questioning everything. Anything unaligned must go. That's why this curiosity meets opportunity. The divine is saying, ask and you shall receive. So if you're asking, what no longer serves me? What is it in my life right now that hinders me? It's like the divine is calling you, saying, my child, I have something to share with you. I wish to commune with you. And because you have this inquisitive childlike energy, this philosophical mind, you inquire. You follow the white rabbit. Follow the white rabbit. You follow the signs, the synchronicities. And you're able to very well and easily, strategically, logically tie things together, marry information that otherwise would be seen as separate. You see the oneness of everything, and you have a way of executing the explanation of those things. Number 37 I see here is poverty. So I feel like with this poverty card, you might have had a very lonely life. You may not have fit in, so you were like a misfit. Even in work situations, you may not have been able to keep or maintain a job for this purpose or for this reason, because of your unique way of viewing things and interpreting information. You just it was very hard for you to fake it. You did it for a while. I can see here where you did fake it, but you were too, and I heard wild. You were too unique. You were too authentic. You couldn't fake it long. So you accepted the life of solitude to get to know who you are, and this is why you've been set apart. You saw this as a bad thing for a while because you wanted so much to be accepted by others, but you are a physical avatar of a highly spiritual being, and so you just don't fit in here because that's not your purpose. Your purpose was not to fit in, it's to be a trailblazer. 16:33 on the clock. We have those who have the Orisha's blessings are destined to enjoy happiness, ease. May it be effortless. You're about to experience a very effortless, free-flowing life. You have a divine counterpart that mirrors you. So this person and you both have gifts and blessings, treasures. I just heard treasures all your own, and you're going to both benefit from one another's treasures. You're not destined to have a life of hard labor. You're destined to have a life of happiness and ease, luck. You're destined to be seen, to be in the public eye, and so is this person, your counterpart. Personal growth. As I move forward towards greater consciousness, I feel the old thoughts and habits fall away. Because of you, this other person is evolving and learning to trust. This other person may have been more logical than emotional, and you may have been more emotional and intuitive than logical, but you both are coming into this balance where you are equally logical and intuitive, and you balance each other out. So when you get a little too high, because I'm hearing no matter how high I get, still be looking up to you. So you and this person look up to each other, and because of this, you stair step one another. And I'm also hearing that you both might have had, I'm hearing Kelly Clarkson, because of you I never strayed too far from the sidewalk. Because of you I learned to play on the safe side so I don't get hurt. So you both have family backgrounds that, or family members or people that you love and who loved you, that taught you their fears rather than, and likewise you were teaching them your strength, but they were teaching you their fears. So the more they fed you fears, the more you fed them strength. But their fears were because they were afraid for you, because I feel like they sensed your destinies. They sense the power in you. They sense that, oh, because this person doesn't fit in, because this person has a hard time adjusting, this person has a disability to, or a behavior problem, this person can't, they labeled you, they stacked labels on you and your counterpart. You have very similar childhoods, backgrounds, or you have exact equal opposite childhood backgrounds, but similar, but the same experiences interpreted in different environments, if that makes sense. So if you got two siblings, they got two siblings. If you grew up and your grandmother mistreated you and abused you, they grew up and their grandmother was the one who nurtured and protected them. And where your mother was the one who nurtured and protected you, their mother is the one who rejected them. You have like equal opposite situations in your life where this might have happened on your maternal side, it happened on their paternal side. You know, it's something like that. You got these are just examples. This could be true for someone specific, but these are just examples to give you a picture to aid in clarifying what I'm seeing here. And you feeding these people your energy, your strength, you were trying to bring these people. Honestly, I'm going to tell you what you were doing. You were trying to bring these people up to your level so you wouldn't be alone. But it was a lot of work to try to pull them up there because you still had to go down to get them. And this is not to say that you're better than anybody. It's just, this is who you are. This is who you are. And the place you were walking on, I heard, is a lonely road. No, it's not traveled by many. And so what you was doing was you was trying to find a friend, someone who was equal to you, comparable. You said, well, who is made for me, God? Who is made for me? And this person is made for you. You were made for this person. So what you both were doing was trying to pull other people up to your knowledge base. So you were trying to find ways to connect with people because you didn't understand them and they didn't understand you. I just felt a shift, like a realization. Winged one, trust, number 26. There's that number 8 again. So it's saying that I feel all old thoughts and habits fall away like training wheels on a bike. They helped you get where you are, but now that you can ride, you don't need them anymore. Those people in your life, your family, they helped you get where you are. They helped you to understand various perspectives and perceptions of reality and people and their feelings. You have a very deep intuitive gift and empathic ability, and what you did was you often energetically trade places with these people and give them your strength and take on their weaknesses. They didn't know you were doing this. This is a gift you had. You naturally do this. There are some people they actually did not like you for this reason because they knew this strength wasn't their own, but they admired you and disliked you equally. And you were kind of oblivious. You were like, you don't like me? But I did. You know, it's that energy. You know, you'd be like, when you found out that you're like, la 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 la, you know, this energy, oh, I just love that person. Because you saw everyone the way you saw yourself. You loved everyone the way you loved yourself, completely, unconditionally, authentically. And to discover that these people didn't feel the same way about you, it was like a slap to the face. It was like, you could not even fathom it. You didn't even, you have, your energy is so purely authentic, you can't perceive, you can't conceive, you can't receive the inclining, the possibility that there are inauthentic people in your presence and have been for a very long time. And I believe this is because you were looking at yourself in them, rather because you didn't want to be alone. You were looking at yourself in them rather than seeing them for who they were. You saw everybody in a positive light because you were naturally optimistic and upbeat. I see nonsense. It's time to talk sense. So these people will always tell you that they did this. When I'm talking about you, I'm also talking about your counterpart. This divine masculine or divine feminine energy that is either entering into your life or is now presently in your life. They told you, 28, number 10, they told you that what you said was irrelevant, that you were crazy, that it was nonsense. We're all mad here. Everyone's a little different. You were like, but what's bad? What's so bad about being unique? What's wrong with the way I think? off with her head. That's the energy that they were giving you. Like, they didn't like the way you thought. They didn't like your perception. You challenged a lot of beliefs. You might have even challenged a lot of people in authority positions as a child. You questioned the instruction that you were given. You questioned you didn't question the motives of people, but they felt judged because their motives were impure. So by nature, you exposed a lot of demons. You exposed a lot of toxicity. You exposed a lot of faulty organizations. When I was a kid in high school, I was teaching. I taught whatever God showed me. I shared it with other students. I would carry my Bible with me to school. I had a clear rolling book bag with a clear pink Bible case, and I'd attach it to my book bag and roll down the hallway with it. You asked me a question, I was gonna find the answer for you from God. I was gonna find it in the Bible. Yes, I was that kid. And I was pulled out of my class one day by 3 men: a drama teacher, economics teacher, and the choir teacher. I knew these men very well. They were so intelligent, and I enjoyed their classes because they were so intelligent. But there was always something about them that made me kind of look at them. But it wasn't until they pulled me out of my class, out of my homeroom class, and they stood around me in a circle, and they looked down on me because they tall, grown men, and they questioned me about the content and the information that I was sharing with the other students. And how did you know this information? Who told you this? And I was being interrogated by adults as a teenager in high school, and they were telling me not to share that information with anyone else. That they took my books that I had and they tore them up in front of me, and they had a garbage can right there because they had, for dramatic effect, they had a garbage can already there. They had already planned that they were going to intimidate me and embarrass me and destroy my spirit. They wanted to crush my fire, crush the fire that was in me, that was wanted to. They wanted to crush my spirit, and they, for a dramatic flair, I could tell one of them, who had known me longer than the rest, he felt sympathetic because he loved me. I loved him, loved his class. This was the drama teacher, because I understood what he would be talking about, and so he would get excited. Yes, Miss Richardson this. Yes, Miss Richardson that. Yeah, Miss Richardson got it. But I could sense his empathy. He didn't like how it had to be done, but whatever it was, his organization that they were in, and I later found out that they were Masons and they were Shriners, and that didn't mean anything to me until I got much older and got much more knowledge. But they basically told me, threatened me basically, and told me, shut up. It scared me, but I was like, no weapon formed against me shall prosper. I'm the Bible thumper, you don't tell me what to do. I just find another way to do it. That I'm the rebel. This is the energy that I'm seeing in this individual or your counterpart or both of you, where someone might crush your spirit, or might be trying to crush your spirit, maybe have tried to crush your spirit, and then you sit there and it actually feeds your fire. Feeds your fire. Portal and thief are here. Doors are opening. You decide rewards, wild card. And that's what was happening. Because you would not allow these energies to stop you from the call that you answered very early in life. Very early in life. I feel like you and this person have very close walk with Source 2909. Very close walk with God. Hold my hand, Lord, walk with me. Hold my hand, Lord, walk with me while I'm on this tedious journey. I want Jesus, walk with me. Like, that's the energy. You just walk by faith. So did this individual. This is why God put you together. I'm hearing, for the sake of the calling Would you lay down your all? No turning back, moving straight ahead. I'm on the right track, and it's all for the sake of the cause. Okay, so I feel like you were in poverty because this thief was stealing from you energetically. Someone was using your gifts or this other person's gifts. If I'm talking about you, I'm talking about them. If I'm talking about them, I'm talking about you. Your gifts were being used by the people around you for their benefit, or they benefited from your gifts. They benefited from your presence in their life because you're naturally blessed. You're naturally lucky. You naturally, I saw you were designed to enjoy happiness because you're supposed to teach others how to do this. You teach people through your existence, through your walk, through your you-ness. Your unique you-ness is a ministry all its own. Knowledge is the greatest wealth one can have, and you have a wellspring. You and this person have a wellspring of knowledge. Journey, may you seek adventure. The divine wants you to come outside of the box. Step outside of the box and expand your knowledge base. Also, this is about you learning you, the true, authentic you, on a whole